If only I knew what I'm about to tell you when I started my online coaching business, I would have avoided at least 50% of all the heartaches. I'm serious. In this video, I'm sharing it all for you. So, stay. It's way harder than I thought it would be. I remember that when I started my business, I was ready to rule the world. I thought that everything would come to me easily because I was so ready to tackle every challenge. I actually had the illusion that I could learn everything on my own, and in fact, it was really flattering my ego knowing that I would be a self-made, doing everything myself and going from the ground up and not having the help of anyone. Oh boy! I was wrong. Entrepreneurship is the second most intense personal development experience right after parenting. So yes, there were some challenges I was able to overcome. Other challenges took me a longer time and made me realize that I needed other people to support me. That entrepreneurship is not a one-person show. I didn't know, but I needed to double down on my strengths. This is something that I learned the hard way. It took me actually a few years. My life and business partner and I thought that both of us had to learn everything that had to do with business. I thought that I had to improve myself on stuff that he was great at, and he thought that he had to improve himself in stuff that I was great at. It led us to so many frustrations. I literally remember sometimes that I was thinking, this will never work out because I was spending so much time on stuff that I couldn't control or that I was not great at. Until I had a coach, and this coach completely changed my perspective. So he said, instead of working on wanting to be great at everything, you need to double down on your strengths. And this was a game changer for us because all of a sudden we kept our lanes and we knew what our strong sides were. So by doubling down on each of our strengths, well, we were able to complete each other instead of being so frustrated about the other person not mastering what we were great at. Since then, we never looked back. We stay in our lane. Yep, that's the truth. People don't care at all about you. Okay, that's a big one. I used to be the person who cared so much about what others would say, what others would do out of something that I decide to do myself. What would people say if I failed? What would people say if I struggled to do something? What would people say if I succeeded in business? What would people say if, name it? I was thinking about it. I heard once that what truly influences if someone attends your funerals is the weather. Of course, you have all your loved ones, the people who love you unconditionally and really care about you and wouldn't miss it for anything in the world. But all of the other people, many will decide to come if the weather allows it or not. Rain, snow, storm, they won't come. Sad, but true. People don't care. Either you do something or you don't. Someone will always disagree with you. If you succeed, some people will tap you on the shoulders and some others will diminish your accomplishments. If you fail, some people will hurry to tell you, I told you so, and some others will cheer you up and support you and prompt you to keep going forward and bounce back. The thinking needs a major switch when it has to do with pricing. One of the hardest things for me was to get rid of the employee mentality. I mean, the trading time for money type of pricing. I thought that business was all about the amount of hours that you put in it, but I was totally wrong. The services need to be priced by value. Value-based pricing. Out of the transformation that you provide for your clients, not out of the hours you put into that work. Remember that you spent years learning and perfecting your craft. Remember that you invested money to learn and perfect your craft. Remember that people don't know how to solve their problem, and that's why they are hiring you. They're literally ready to pay the big bucks to get rid of an issue, and that issue can be solved with your zone of genius. What's in it for your clients? The biggest the transformation, the higher you can charge. There's a video I made on that topic, how to price your coaching services. Right here. You can't grow your business if you're not willing to grow yourself. I said it before and I'll say it again. Entrepreneurship will change you forever as a person. And hopefully, it changes you for the better. If, and only if, you're open to it. You can't expect to charge more if you're not willing to improve your self-confidence and deal with your imposter syndrome. You can't expect to do stuff outside of your comfort zone if every time a challenge comes your way, you're ready to back off and to quit. You can't expect to meet only your dream clients if you're not willing to work on yourself, on your energy, on your aura, to attract only your dream clients. And you can't expect to succeed in business if you only hang out with victims, with people who complain all the time, with people who settle for less. Yeah, so this happened, and then this is her fault, and then this happened, and this is his fault. Like Jada would say, this is real talk. If you don't agree with any of these, you might as well forget it right now and don't even start your online coaching business. You might be in a place now where you feel undervalued, misunderstood, and without a spark. Good news!
Good news!
Your expertise is definitely needed elsewhere. Click here to know where.